From the creepiest animals discovered to animals on a rampage. These animal encounters feel wrong. A moment turns bizarre as a baby octopus suddenly latches onto a man's face. Meanwhile, something even creepier unfolds as a monitor lizard emerges straight from a toilet bowl, turning a normal day into a nightmare. And it doesn't stop there. Another man discovers a snake hiding inside his toilet seat, proving nowhere feels safe. As if homes weren't already unpredictable, a bear casually walks into someone's house like it owns the place. Things get even more intense when a tiger sneaks up to a bathroom window while a man is showering. Shifting scenes, an officer calmly handles danger by relocating a small crocodile that showed up at someone's front door. In a tense moment, a loyal dog steps in just in time to prevent a leopard attack on a child and a pup. On a lighter note, a squirrel unexpectedly leaps onto an officer mid-snack, turning chaos into comedy.
The squirrel turned it on?
This bear is a selective and gentle customer that even the shop owner is okay with him not paying. Then, chaos returns as a massive monitor lizard casually climbs shelves inside a convenience store. Slipping into tighter spaces, a snake quietly makes its way into a room unnoticed until it's too late. The fear circles back as another man discovers a snake lurking inside his toilet once again. Moments later, tension spikes as a bear suddenly charges towards a man in his car, but he manages to escape just in time. Meanwhile, authorities wrestle control as a deputy wrangles an alligator wandering into a neighborhood. A deer somehow ends up inside a store area, leaving officers to guide it out safely. Suddenly, a harmless moment turns scary when a squirrel jumps onto a girl's back out of nowhere. Just outside a home, an alligator casually appears near a back door, leaving the homeowner stunned. The tension rises as an entire bear family climbs onto a balcony, getting dangerously close to humans. And just when it couldn't get stranger, a bear shows up in a backyard trying to enjoy a hot tub. Just when things seem calmer, a wild panda casually walks on a local's property, leaving everyone stunned. Switching scenes, a raccoon proves surprisingly clever as it enters a home and opens the door like it's done it before.
Как надо открывать двери? Вот так скажи. Давай, да, оп, двери открываются.
Not far off, another bear casually walks into a 7-Eleven, turning a normal store visit into chaos.
Get out!
And the boldness continues as a bear opens a car trunk and helps itself to snacks inside. Meanwhile, a determined delivery driver refuses to back down, finding a way past a fierce dog. In another unexpected visit, a baboon enters a house uninvited, leaving the owners in disbelief. Then, things get a little too close for comfort when an octopus clings onto a woman's face during a selfie. Out of nowhere, a deer calmly approaches a man, creating a surprisingly peaceful yet unexpected moment.
Say, what's up? Yeah, she saying, what's up?
But calm quickly turns tense again as a woman steps in to save a man from an approaching moose near a house.
Come on in. Yeah. Yep, come on in. Come on in. I'm gonna distract. Girl, I'm trying to get my groceries delivered.
In a quieter twist, the deer simply sits on a front porch as if it belongs there.
Mama, you resting? Would you like a cookie?
Suddenly, panic breaks out when a family searching inside their home is startled by a rat. And just outside, a man opens his window only to find a cow standing right in front of him. Meanwhile, a towering moose walks right up to the camera, giving an up-close look at its massive size. Deep in the woods, huge kangaroos suddenly appear, turning the scene into something surreal. Back on the streets, a crocodile is spotted casually moving along a main road during monsoon season.
खिड़की बंद है guys.
Inside a home, things take a chilling turn as massive pythons are discovered living in the roof. And a giant centipede found in a kitchen proves that even the smallest spaces can hide the biggest surprises. Just when you think things couldn't get wilder, an elephant storms in and smashes through a house gate like it's nothing. As if that wasn't enough, the danger shifts indoors when a snake is discovered hiding inside a toilet. And the surprises keep coming as a strange, unidentified creature is spotted lurking inside someone's sink. Moments later, a massive 16-foot python is seen slithering from a house straight up into a tree.
He's going the next one now.
Oh, look, his
Watch
tail's
his tail.
gonna go.
Ready?
His tail's gonna go
Ready,
kaboom.
steady.
Go.
In another chilling discovery, yet another huge snake is found coiled inside a toilet. Then things get even more unsettling when a scorpion is spotted hiding in a toilet bowl. And it doesn't stop there, a scorpion is later found tucked away inside a light fixture overhead. Shifting the tone slightly, a man shows unexpected kindness by cooling down a king cobra under the hot sun. But the tension quickly returns as a huge spider is discovered hiding inside a toilet, and a controller infested with thousands of tiny moving creatures delivers a truly nightmare-inducing sight. Just when things couldn't get more unsettling, a man sprays a spider, only to reveal a massive parasite emerging from inside it. Then the tension rises as a man tries to capture a snake in his flooded home, only to realize it's far bigger than he ever expected. As if that wasn't disturbing enough, a strange green creature is discovered crawling across the floor, leaving everyone confused. Suddenly, chaos erupts when a deer crashes straight through an office window out of nowhere. Meanwhile, a massive 60-kilogram python is found inside a home, turning an ordinary day into a nightmare. In a bizarre twist, a curious cheetah leaps up just to inspect a security camera. Not far off, a crocodile slowly crawls out of a canal, catching everyone nearby completely off guard. Then comes another wild moment as a bear casually appears wandering through someone's backyard. And just when you think it's over, a brown bear calmly walks up and sits right beside a man like an uninvited guest. In a rare and unusual sight, a kangaroo is seen hopping across water, leaving viewers stunned. Just when things seem calm, a gorilla cleverly checks if anyone's watching before splashing water at the cameraman. Then, out of nowhere, a huge lizard storms into a house and bolts at full speed the moment it spots the owners. Meanwhile, in a surprisingly relaxed scene, a bear casually climbs into a jacuzzi and enjoys a bath.
He's like, man, this is great. This is the life.
Not long after, a massive deer wanders straight into someone's backyard, catching everyone off guard. In a wild backyard showdown, a man witnesses a red lynx and a baby alligator fighting.
Oh my god, there's a baby alligator! What the f?
As tension builds, a crocodile casually makes its way onto a home driveway. And it doesn't stop there, a crocodile and a python are caught in a fierce battle right in a backyard. Then, in a completely unexpected twist, a bear strolls into a diner like it owns the place. Moments later, a woman encounters a massive eagle right in her backyard.
Wow. I know I'm not able to touch it, but that looks cool.
Meanwhile, a powerful breeding bull charges into a farm full of cows, creating instant chaos. In a heroic moment, a dad jumps in to protect his wife and daughter from a huge snake inside their home. Then comes a later moment as a dog has the most shocked reaction after seeing a horse. But the tension returns when another massive snake is spotted slithering inside a house. On a calmer note, a squirrel finds a dog's toy in the backyard and curiously plays with it. Then nature puts on a show as a bald eagle swoops down to fish in someone's backyard. Soon after, a kangaroo is seen energetically hopping around a backyard. Suddenly, panic kicks in as a man runs back in fear while a barking dog chases him. Meanwhile, a black bear casually appears on a home security camera roaming around. In a surprisingly wholesome moment, a friendly wild squirrel tries to play with a house cat. And a magical sight unfolds as countless butterflies gather and completely cover a dog. Just when you think garages are safe, a bear casually walks right in like it owns the place. Then things take a wholesome turn as a man feeds a deer, only for it to return with all its friends. Meanwhile, a moose turns an ordinary day into chaos by going on what looks like a shopping spree. Suddenly, the danger escalates as a crocodile makes its way inside a house. In a later moment, a kangaroo casually hops over just to say hi to a cat. Not long after, a buffalo is seen calmly standing right outside someone's house. And then the streets are taken over as a massive herd of buffalo walks through together. Meanwhile, a giant monitor lizard decides to cool off with an unexpected visit to a swimming pool.
Yes.
And if that wasn't enough, another bear quietly sneaks into a house unnoticed. Then history repeats itself when a man feeds a deer and ends up with an entire backyard full of them. In a surprising twist, a bear figures out how to open a car door like a pro.
Oh my god, he opened the other door. Oh my gosh.
Meanwhile, a horse casually walks into a room and starts exploring like it belongs there. Tension rises again as a baboon attempts to break into a house. In a rescue moment, deputies step in to free a deer that crashed through a home and guide it back to safety.
No, he just has to get his bearings back.
Then, things get intense as a cassowary chases a tourist's car like a real-life Jurassic Park scene. Not slowing down, a man is seen handling a massive snake caught on a beach. In a rare and dramatic encounter, a crocodile goes head-to-head with an elephant near a river. Back in a backyard, a brave cat attempts to fight off a snake. Then comes a jaw-dropping sighting as a massive anaconda is discovered near a house. And finally, an ordinary trip to collect mail turns tense when a man realizes a moose is staring him down across the street. Out of nowhere, an angry and hungry monkey storms into a room, clearly on a mission to find food. As the chaos continues, an elephant attempts to break into a house, even smashing through glass in the process.
No.
Meanwhile, a kangaroo patiently waits outside a house as if it's expecting an invitation. In a quick and sneaky move, a fox enters a backyard, grabs a snack, and disappears just as fast. Then things turn funny when a woman throws a slipper at an ostrich, only for it to come right back for revenge. In a wild twist, a man lands safely after parachuting, only to be immediately chased by a kangaroo.
What's up, Skip? Hey! Go away!
Meanwhile, a raccoon's break-in attempt goes wrong as it gets stuck trying to enter through an attic roof. As if straight out of a movie, two massive alligators casually ring a doorbell. Tension rises as a hiker is forced to hide behind a tree as a huge moose approaches dangerously close. Then comes a jaw-dropping moment as a man captures a massive 5-meter king cobra inside his home. Meanwhile, a group of kangaroos enter a house and freely roams around like unexpected guests.
Looks like Tank's gonna follow you. Yep, off they go.
Not far off, a bear is spotted searching for food in someone's backyard. An entire bear family decides to take a refreshing dip in a swimming pool.
Wow, that pool is so dirty now. Look how dirty the baby made it.
In a chaotic scene, police are seen chasing a wild moose through a town after it wandered into residential streets. Ooh, the squid looks like it imploded or something. So that's what was making the noise?
Way.
Am I actually watching this, bro?
Meanwhile, another bear quietly sneaks into a house, once again searching for food. As if that wasn't enough, a bear returns, this time heading straight for a relaxing moment in a hot tub.
Yeah, buddy, enjoy your job. Enjoy your time.
And in an unexpected moment, a bear attempts to jump for a larger piece of meat offered by someone in a car. Just when Holmes feels secure, a bear breaks in and casually steals a snack before leaving. Meanwhile, in a rare act of teamwork, people come together to help a massive snake safely cross a highway. Not long after, another wild bear is seen breaking into a home, turning an ordinary day into chaos. In a surprising twist, a fisherman discovers a fox hiding inside his bag after it secretly ate all the fish. Then comes a heartfelt moment as a man carefully tries to free a deer stuck in his backyard. Meanwhile, a giant monitor lizard shocks restaurant visitors by attempting to steal food. In a bizarre sight, two goats somehow end up stuck on a rooftop. And if that wasn't enough, an elephant casually walks into a restaurant and steals breakfast. On a quieter note, a wild badger is captured calmly passing through a backyard. Then things take a disturbing turn when a parasite suddenly emerges after a spider is killed. Tension rises again as CCTV footage shows a lioness climbing over a gate with ease. Meanwhile, gym goers are left stunned when a fox casually enters the gym during a workout session. And finally, in a wholesome turn, a man shares a calm moment cuddling with his kangaroo companions. Just when the neighborhood seems calm, a sudden bear encounter reminds everyone how close wildlife can get. Meanwhile, a group of raccoons team up and start climbing toward a house window like tiny burglars. In an unexpected twist, a moose is seen chasing a bear at a tourist spot, flipping the usual roles. Tension spikes as a man narrowly escapes a tiger that suddenly crashes into a gate. Not far from that chaos, a clever bear figures out how to open a car door on its own. Meanwhile, a man bravely captures an alligator that wandered into his backyard. In a more amusing scene, a woman records her garden completely taken over by chickens. Then, shoppers are left stunned as a bear casually walks into a supermarket looking for food. As if scripted, a podcast recording gets interrupted when a snake suddenly appears on the roof. Shock turns to disbelief when a massive rat, possibly one of the largest ever, is discovered inside a university.
That's the biggest rat I've ever seen.
In a scene straight out of a movie, police are seen arresting a huge alligator right on the road. Meanwhile, a bear is unexpectedly found wandering inside a laundry room. On another doorstep, a kangaroo is caught on camera scratching at the door like it wants to come in. Not long after, a huge monitor lizard is spotted quietly sneaking around a house. Meanwhile, a mischievous monkey gives tourists a hard time, turning their visit into chaos. In a surprisingly wholesome moment, a homeowner builds a bigger swing after noticing a bear trying and failing to play on one. And a group of black bears is seen happily sliding together like kids at a playground. Out of nowhere, a peaceful swim turns terrifying as an alligator suddenly jumps into the pool with a couple. Meanwhile, a hungry bear breaks into a Colorado home, devours food, and then hilariously gets stuck trying to escape through a window. In a bizarre yet impressive sight, a beaver is spotted on a highway dragging an entire tree along with it.
Beaver with a tree. Oh my god.
He's working hard. Don't rush him.
Then things take a funny turn as a turkey aggressively chases a kid, turning fear into comedy. As night falls, tension rises when a black panther quietly visits a house in the middle of the night. Meanwhile, a curious encounter unfolds between a fox and a cat, each unsure of the other. In an almost surreal moment, hundreds of birds suddenly fill a backyard, creating a scene straight out of a movie. Then comes a rescue story as a bear is carefully saved after getting trapped inside a dumpster. And in a rare and fascinating sight, kangaroos are seen hopping across water, defying expectations. Chaos unfolds as a group of drunk men dangerously wander into a lion enclosure at a zoo. Meanwhile, a fox suddenly appears in someone's backyard, catching everyone by surprise. Things escalate as a deer crashes dramatically through a butcher shop window. A tense moment occurs when a bear chases a woman and her dog, forcing them inside the house. In the aftermath, the zebra is recaptured after escaping from its zoo enclosure. On a bizarre note, a man manages to capture a deer that somehow ended up in a toilet. A woman spots a huge mountain lion prowling her backyard, caught right from her living room window.
Holy smokes.
Meanwhile, a mischievous black bear is caught on a home security camera, breaking in, stealing lasagna, and scampering away. Things take a shocking turn as a chimpanzee climbing a pole gets electrocuted. Horses run wild in a carriage, causing a moment of chaos in the streets. A sly fox wanders into a boar's enclosure and sits calmly near the owner's bed.
Hello.
A bear is caught sneaking snacks straight from a bird feeder. Polar bear inspects a staircase, leaving an unusual scene in its wake. Meanwhile, a crafty moose steals a sponge, gets caught perfectly on CCTV. A unique moment unfolds as a kangaroo and a man engage in a one-on-one boxing match. A white lion attempts to enter an apartment, causing panic for those inside. A mountain lion makes a daring leap onto a wooden gate, startling anyone nearby. Meanwhile, a huge kangaroo arrives expecting a treat, delighting those around. On the street, a dog's peaceful nap is interrupted by a curious rhino wandering by. And a bear is caught red-handed, breaking into a family's car in the Poncos.
Oh, now he don't want to get out.
A bold sea lion climbs onto a car at the port, startling the owner and drawing curious onlookers. Meanwhile, villagers unite to catch a huge snake, showing courage and quick thinking in the face of danger. Not far away, a kangaroo hops around a neighborhood sidewalk like it owns the place, blending wildlife with everyday life. Inside a nearby home, a man leaves his back porch doors open, only for a curious bear to climb 2 flights of stairs, peek into the living room, then casually walk away. Similarly, a massive buffalo strolls into a house and pees as if it were completely at ease, reminding us that wildlife has no concept of boundaries. On the streets, a herd of horses suddenly runs down the road, sending everyone scrambling and marveling at the unexpected sight. Meanwhile, children get a terrifying surprise as a hippo suddenly appears while they are playing, mixing awe with fear. Just as townsfolk adjust to one surprise, a rhino walks freely through town, causing amazement and a few gasps.
Here, sometimes rhinos come and walk the town.
On a road nearby, 2 bulls engage in a fierce fight, demonstrating the raw power of nature even in human spaces. In another scene, a lion asserts its dominance, politely reminding visitors to follow the rules, a regal moment of natural authority. A police officer carries a deer out of someone's house after it wandered inside, bridging wildlife and human safety in an extraordinary way. A boy then surprises his mom by showing her a frog he caught, giving her the shock of her life and reminding us that curiosity can be startling. Outside another home, a fox sneaks around, captured on camera, a reminder that nature can appear in the most unexpected spaces. In a tense moment, a man plays dead as a brown bear approaches, wiggling his foot to see if he's next. Nearby, a massive python clings to a pole outside a building, showing the unexpected encounters humans can have with wildlife. Meanwhile, a curious kangaroo can't resist the camera and tries to grab it, blending the mischief with nature's charm. In a dramatic rescue, a man fights off a bear to save his dog, showing bravery and quick thinking in a life-threatening encounter. Elsewhere, a horse escapes from a farm, captured on camera as it gallops freely, creating a scene of chaos and awe. Backyards aren't always safe, as a bear sneaks in and rummage through bins, reminding us that wildlife often ventures close to human spaces. And a security camera captures a moment where a dog comes nose to nose with another, creating an adorable, intense interaction. A bear walked into a chocolate store and walked out with a massive bag of sugar. I found clips of animals who saved humans' lives. Click the video on the screen to watch.